Let me hit you with something right now that most travel bloggers are too afraid to say out loud. Choosing the wrong cruise line as a senior is not just a minor inconvenience. It could be the single most expensive and exhausting mistake you make all year. We are talking thousands of dollars, weeks of planning, and your physical well-being all riding on one critical decision. Norwegian Cruise Line and Holland America are both giants in the industry, but here is the brutal truth. Only one of them was genuinely built with you, the senior traveler, in mind. One of these cruise lines will have you feeling pampered, respected, and completely at home on the open water. The other might leave you overwhelmed, overstimulated, and wondering why you did not just stay home. So before you hand over your credit card or pack a single bag, you need to hear everything we are about to lay out for you, because what we reveal in the next few minutes could save you from a vacation disaster and point you straight toward the cruise experience you actually deserve. Before we dive into the comparison, let us take a quick look at who these two cruise lines actually are. Norwegian Cruise Line, commonly known as NCL, was founded in 1966 and has built its reputation around a concept called freestyle cruising. This means more flexibility, more freedom, and a vacation experience designed around your personal schedule. It is a modern, vibrant cruise line that continues to evolve with the times. Holland America Line, on the other hand, has been sailing since 1873, giving it over 150 years of seafaring history. It has long been associated with elegance, tradition, and a more refined travel experience that particularly resonates with mature travelers. Both lines are highly respected in the cruise industry, but as you will soon discover, they offer very different experiences on the open water. What if choosing the wrong cruise line cost you not just your money, but your entire dream vacation? For seniors, this decision carries real weight. Norwegian Cruise Line and Holland America both promise unforgettable experiences on the open sea, but they deliver two completely different worlds. One is loud, fast, and packed with non-stop entertainment. The other is refined, peaceful, and thoughtfully designed for those who want to truly unwind. Before you book that cabin and pack your bags, you need to know exactly which of these floating resorts is actually built for you, because the differences go far deeper than you might expect. Now let's talk about something that might not seem obvious at first, but can make a huge difference in your cruise experience, and that is ship size and layout. Norwegian Cruise Line is known for its massive megaships, some carrying over 4,000 passengers. These floating cities are impressive, but they can also mean long walks just to get from your cabin to the dining room or pool deck. Holland America, on the other hand, operates mid-sized ships that typically carry between 1,500 and 2,500 guests. That smaller scale translates to shorter distances, easier navigation, and a far more intimate atmosphere overall. For seniors dealing with joint pain, fatigue, or limited mobility, this difference is enormous. Less walking means more energy saved for actually enjoying your vacation. When it comes to cabin and stateroom options, both Norwegian Cruise Line and Holland America Line offer accessible accommodations designed with seniors in mind. You will find features like grab bars in bathrooms, roll-in showers, wider doorways, and lowered beds across both cruise lines. These are essential for travelers who need a little extra support moving around their room comfortably and safely. Norwegian Cruise Line does provide accessible staterooms across its fleet, and they are well equipped. However, Holland America tends to go the extra mile when it comes to senior-friendly accommodations. Their accessible cabins are thoughtfully designed with more attention to comfort and ease of use. The layout feels more intentional for older travelers, making daily routines smoother and far less stressful throughout the entire voyage. Now let's talk about one of the most important parts of any cruise, the dining experience. Norwegian Cruise Line operates on what they call freestyle dining, meaning guests can eat at any restaurant at any time, with no fixed schedule and no assigned seating. This kind of flexibility sounds appealing, but for many seniors who thrive on routine and prefer knowing exactly when and where they will eat, it can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming. Holland America, on the other hand, offers a more traditional dining structure with assigned seating and set dining times, typically early or late seatings. This predictable schedule can feel much more comfortable and reassuring for older travelers who appreciate consistency. If you enjoy spontaneity, NCL wins here. But if structure brings you peace of mind, Holland America is likely the better fit. Now let's talk about the food itself, because for many seniors, dining is truly the heart of the cruise experience. Holland America's Pinnacle Grill is widely celebrated for its premium steaks, fresh seafood, and elegant atmosphere, making it a favorite among guests who appreciate refined, unhurried dining. Norwegian Cruise Line, on the other hand, offers an impressive range of specialty restaurants, from Japanese teppanyaki to French bistros, giving adventurous eaters plenty to explore throughout their voyage. When it comes to dietary needs, both lines genuinely shine. Whether you require low-sodium meals, diabetic-friendly options, gluten-free dishes, or heart-healthy choices, both Holland America and Norwegian Cruise Line allow guests to communicate their needs in advance. Their culinary teams work thoughtfully to ensure that health-conscious seniors never feel limited or overlooked at mealtime. When it comes to entertainment, Norwegian Cruise Line goes big and bold. Think Broadway-caliber productions, rock-climbing walls, water parks, and laser tag arenas. It is a floating resort designed to keep energy levels high around the clock. For seniors who love excitement and variety, this can be genuinely thrilling. However, for many older travelers, that level of stimulation can feel overwhelming rather than enjoyable. Holland America takes a completely different approach. Their entertainment is thoughtfully curated with live classical and jazz performances, enrichment lectures from guest speakers, cooking demonstrations, and the beloved B.B. King's Blues Club, which offers soulful live music in an intimate setting. These options invite guests to slow down, engage meaningfully, and truly savor each experience. For most seniors, Holland America's entertainment philosophy feels far more aligned with their idea of a perfect evening at sea. When it comes to shore excursions, both Norwegian Cruise Line and Holland America Line offer a wide variety of options across different activity levels. You will find everything from walking city tours to adventurous outdoor experiences on both lines. However, Holland America truly stands out when it comes to catering to seniors who prefer gentler, low-impact experiences. Holland America's excursion catalogue consistently features tours labeled as easy or minimal activity, including scenic bus tours, cultural museum visits, and relaxed harbour cruises that require very little physical exertion. Their shore excursion team also tends to provide more detailed descriptions of walking distances and terrain types, helping seniors make informed choices. Norwegian offers similar variety, but Holland America's thoughtful approach to accessibility and comfort in port experiences makes it the stronger choice for older travelers seeking enjoyable, stress-free adventures ashore. When it comes to health and wellness at sea, both cruise lines bring something special to the table. Holland America's Greenhouse Spa is a standout, offering a serene thermal suite, hydrotherapy pool, and a wide range of therapeutic treatments designed with relaxation and restoration in mind. Norwegian Cruise Line counters with its Mandara Spa, known for its luxurious massages and beauty services. However, when we look specifically at senior-friendly wellness programming, Holland America tends to shine a little brighter. Their ships regularly feature gentle yoga, stretching classes, and low-impact fitness options tailored to older guests. Both lines have well-equipped fitness centers, but Holland America's overall wellness philosophy feels more intentionally designed for guests who prioritize healing, balance, and mindful movement over high-intensity workouts. When it comes to medical care at sea, both Norwegian Cruise Line and Holland America Line take passenger health seriously, but there are some meaningful differences worth noting for senior travelers. Both cruise lines maintain on-board medical centers staffed with licensed physicians and registered nurses, equipped to handle emergencies, routine consultations, and prescription refills. Holland America tends to receive higher marks from seniors for its attentive medical staff and well-organized health center, which feels more accessible and less clinical. Norwegian's medical facilities are competent and modern, particularly on newer ships, though the larger vessel size can sometimes mean longer distances to reach the medical center. For seniors managing chronic conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or mobility challenges, Holland America's smaller ships and more personalized approach often translate into quicker response times and more compassionate ongoing care throughout the voyage. When it comes to service, this is where Holland America truly shines and separates itself from the competition. Seniors consistently rave about the warm, attentive, and genuinely personalized care they receive from Holland America's staff. Crew members often remember passenger names, dietary preferences, and personal routines, creating an experience that feels more like being cared for than simply being served. This level of thoughtful attention can make an enormous difference for older travelers who may need extra assistance or simply appreciate being recognized and valued. Norwegian Cruise Line also maintains a professional and friendly crew, but given the larger ships and higher passenger volumes, that deeply personal touch can sometimes get lost in the shuffle. For seniors who prioritize feeling genuinely looked after throughout their voyage, Holland America's service culture remains a compelling and frequently decisive advantage. Now let's talk about something that can truly shape your cruise experience, and that's the people around you. The social environment on board matters more than many travelers realize, especially for seniors who are hoping to connect with others and enjoy meaningful conversations along the way. Holland America has long been known for attracting a more mature crowd. If you're a senior traveler, this means you're far more likely to find fellow passengers who share your interests, your pace, and your perspective on travel. That sense of community can make a real difference. Norwegian Cruise Line, on the other hand, draws a much more mixed age group. Families, younger couples, and groups of friends are common sights on board. For some seniors, that energy is refreshing and enjoyable, while others may find it a bit overwhelming. Now let's talk about something every traveler cares deeply about: pricing and value for money. Generally speaking, Norwegian Cruise Line tends to offer lower base fares, making it appear more budget-friendly at first glance. However, many amenities like specialty dining, beverage packages, and Wi-Fi often cost extra. That's where NCL's Free at Sea promotion becomes valuable, bundling perks like free drinks, dining credits, and shore excursion discounts into your booking. Holland America's base fares run slightly higher, but their have-it-all package includes beverages, specialty dining, Wi-Fi, and excursion credits, offering impressive overall value. For senior travelers who prefer knowing their total costs up front without surprise charges, Holland America's bundled approach often feels more straightforward and financially comfortable, making it the stronger value proposition for most older cruisers. Now let's talk about loyalty programs, because if you cruise frequently, these can make a real difference. Norwegian Cruise Line offers its Latitudes Rewards program, where you earn points for every cruise night sailed. As you climb through tiers like Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, and Ambassador, you unlock perks like priority boarding, onboard credits, cabin upgrades, and exclusive cocktail parties. Holland America's Mariner Society works similarly, rewarding repeat cruisers with points that unlock benefits including priority embarkation, complimentary wine, laundry services, and cabin upgrades. For seniors who cruise multiple times a year, Holland America's Mariner Society tends to feel more generous and personally attentive, reflecting the line's overall commitment to making loyal guests feel truly valued. Both programs reward dedication, but Holland America's touches feel especially thoughtful for older, frequent travelers. When it comes to getting around the entire ship, Accessibility truly matters for seniors using wheelchairs, walkers, or simply needing a slower pace. Holland America's mid-sized ships generally feature wider corridors, more elevator access points, and thoughtfully designed public spaces that make movement easier throughout the vessel. Pool decks, restaurants and theaters are typically arranged with accessibility in mind, reducing the need for excessive navigation. NCL's larger ships do offer accessible routes, but the sheer size can make traveling between venues more physically demanding. Holland America tends to place accessible seating prominently in theaters and dining rooms, ensuring seniors never feel like an afterthought. Staff on Holland America are also notably proactive in assisting guests with mobility needs. Overall, for seniors prioritizing seamless accessibility across every corner of the ship, Holland America provides a noticeably more accommodating and thoughtfully designed environment. When it comes to itineraries, both cruise lines take very different approaches. Holland America has built a strong reputation for longer, more immersive voyages that truly let you soak in a destination. Think breathtaking Alaska sailings, rich European river and coastal journeys, and even grand world cruises spanning 100 or more days. These extended voyages give travelers time to genuinely connect with each port, rather than just scratching the surface. Norwegian Cruise Line, on the other hand, excels at offering a wide variety of shorter itineraries, particularly in the Caribbean and Bahamas, typically ranging from 3 to 7 nights. For many senior travelers, the slower pace and deeper cultural immersion of Holland America's longer voyages tend to feel far more satisfying and rewarding, making it the preferred choice among experienced older cruisers. Now let's talk about something incredibly important for a growing group of cruisers: solo senior travelers. Whether you've lost a spouse or simply prefer traveling independently, finding a cruise line that won't penalize you financially for sailing alone matters enormously. Norwegian Cruise Line truly shines here with their studio cabins, cleverly designed staterooms built exclusively for solo travelers. These cabins come without the dreaded single supplement fee, meaning you pay for one person without being charged for two. They even include a dedicated studio lounge where solo guests can socialize and connect. Holland America, while welcoming to solo travelers, doesn't offer the same dedicated solo cabin concept and often charges single supplement fees that can significantly increase your overall cost. For widowed or independent senior travelers, this distinction could genuinely influence your final cruise line decision. So, let's bring it all together. Both Norwegian Cruise Line and Holland America offer genuinely wonderful experiences, but they shine in different ways for senior travelers. Holland America consistently stands out as the more senior-friendly choice overall. Its calm atmosphere, exceptional personalized service, older passenger demographics, and manageable mid-sized ships create an environment where seniors feel truly at home. The refined dining traditions, enrichment programs, and longer immersive itineraries all align beautifully with what most older travelers seek. However, Norwegian Cruise Line absolutely deserves recognition for active seniors who crave variety, spontaneous dining freedom, and flexible scheduling. Its solo studio cabins are a genuine game-changer for independent senior travelers. Ultimately, Holland America edges ahead for comfort and familiarity, while Norwegian delivers excitement and flexibility for the more adventurous senior explorer. Before you go, make sure you stick around, because our next video is one you absolutely do not want to miss. We are diving deep into the best and worst months to cruise for seniors, broken down by destination, so you can plan your perfect voyage at exactly the right time of year. Whether you are dreaming of the Caribbean, Alaska, Europe or beyond, we are going to help you avoid the crowds, the rough seas, and the extreme heat, and instead find those sweet spot sailing windows that make every trip unforgettable. If you are a true cruise maniac like us, hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a single video packed with tips, insights, and destination guides made specifically with senior travelers in mind. Your next great adventure is just one click away, so stay with us, and we will see you in the next one.